Spurs, coming right up after this. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And checking out some numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position.
Knicks foul. Mikal Bridges.
Now, here's Fox.
First team foul.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. The tray. A rebound by the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
A shot by Champagnie, no good. Vassell against Hart. On deep, Brunson, and Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fox, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The Spurs with the lead, and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. The Spurs also with the sub, Harrison Barnes. He's checked in for Vassell. Now, here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points, and that one, good.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Anunoby, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. In the third spot, the Spurs.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Champagnie. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And it's Towns penetrating.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Fox against Brunson. Here's Champagnie. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bridges shot. Good.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Now here's Towns. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Bridges shot, good.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
Barnes outside, back to Fox. Wembanyama left side. Back to Fox. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc, Knicks with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And here is Fox. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Anunoby outside. From past the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson against Fox. Misses from short range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
OG, hard charging.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Good if it goes. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the New York Knicks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Diawara in a power forward. They're the group New York will start the second with. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Kevin.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Johnson with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Cornette. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clarkson passes to Bridges. Here's Diawara. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Put your hands together for your Knicks City Bachelor.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Spurs also with the sub. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Vassell kicks to Harper. Nobody near Barnes. Cornette passes to Harper. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harper's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And it's Alvarado missing. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Castle. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Knicks.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
park. That's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Vassell kicks to Harper. To the middle. Here's Cornette. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Hart. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Castle. Here's Barnes, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornette. Olynyk comes in for Barnes, and it's Fox in for Stephon Castle. Pass to McBride. From downtown, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Knicks lead, 38-25.
1:57 left now here in the second.
2 minutes.
Outside Harper, fires for 3, and Dadier pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Sohan. Off target from outside. Here's Vassell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Alvarado. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 11. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Here's McBride. Banked in off the glass. McBride's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to it.
To the inside. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Fox. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 14.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the basket by Vassell.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Fox against Brunson. And here is Fox. Takes it off the glass. Fox has got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. New York ahead, up by 12. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
To center court and get ready for the fan Half-court shot from three. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a big round of applause for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New York Knicks.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league, to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. Moving on in our game, here. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 12. On the floor for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the force. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yes, sir. Fighting through the bump. Now trying to finish the three-point play.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Fox. Dash to Castle. Here's Champagnie. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. We'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Knocks down the three ball. Bridges got 18 points in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Spurs trail by 19. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Devin Vassell.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And they get it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hart, that's good.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Spurs trail by 21. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's the floater.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Castle. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
He gets it in there.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Knicks.
And stolen by Castle. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants icing. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Brunson against Fox. And Wembanyama up top. Back to Fox for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Diawara. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Vassell. There's the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jordan Clarkson is checked in for New York. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brunson drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 8.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Fox. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at New York. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
Well, I think for New York, they're in a good spot.
Looking to generate some momentum heading into the playoffs. I don't see them resting anyone. They want to finish strong.
Castle misses. The Knicks leading by 23. .102 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Towns is doubled. For 3, Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. That's 23 points for Mikal Bridges.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Towns. The kick out to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. San Antonio again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Barnes. Drops one in from the wing. Barnes has got his 2nd basket of the game. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the New York Knicks, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Akporti in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Alvarado. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Floats one. Harper kicks to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell wide open. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Alvarado. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The wide open look here for Fox. Bangs home the trifecta.
Showing that quickness that time. Fox getting rid of it in a hurry.
Here's Robinson. The rebound by the Spurs. To the paint. For 3, Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Cornet finds Vassell. Three-pointer, Fox. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Akporti, shot's good. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harper wide open from outside off the mark. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jose Alvarado. Pass to Wembanyama. No good, unable to end this run. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Fox with it. Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
We look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Fox with the jam.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Inside. Diawara can't hit. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Drills it from outside.
Oh, passing it like that? Oh, yeah, that'll take Wemby's game to another level.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And that one's good, Shemet.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Mikal Bridges.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And that one's good, Shemet.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The lineup for your New York Knicks, number 5.
And San Antonio has possession. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Spins. Here's Clarkson. Shemet kicks to Clarkson. His three-pointer's off the mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game couldn't really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was